Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to Aesthetic Nest. If you're new here, and this is your cozy corner of the internet, where we dive deep into creating homes that tell stories, spaces that whisper elegance, and interiors that feel like warm hugs every single day. Today, I am absolutely bubbling with excitement because we're talking about one of my most passionate subjects, the art of vintage luxury. But here's the thing that I want you to understand right from the start. When I say luxury, I'm not talking about emptying your bank account or hiring expensive interior designers. I'm talking about something much more beautiful and accessible than that. You see, I've spent years studying the homes that take your breath away. Those spaces you see in magazines, those Instagram posts that make you pause mid-scroll, those rooms that feel like they've been curated by someone with an innate understanding of beauty. And what I've discovered is that it's never about the big, expensive statement pieces. It's never about the $1,000 sofas or the custom millwork, though those are lovely too. It's about the details. The small, thoughtful, intentional details that whisper rather than shout. The kind of touches that make guests pause in your doorway and say, "There's something so special about your home, but I can't quite put my finger on what it is." That's the magic we're uncovering today. Those secret ingredients that transform ordinary spaces into extraordinary sanctuaries. We're going to explore 10 specific elements that can completely revolutionize the feeling of your home. And I promise you, most of these cost less than your monthly coffee budget. So grab your favorite mug of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let's spend the next few minutes together, exploring how to infuse your space with that ineffable quality that makes a house feel like a haven. Whether you live in a studio apartment, a sprawling farmhouse, or anything in between, these ideas will work for you because good design is about understanding principles, not following rules. Segment 1. Statement mirrors. Let's start with something that has incredible impact. Vintage mirrors. These aren't just functional pieces. They're like windows into the past that bring instant character to any wall. What I love about ornate antique mirrors is how they work double duty. They reflect light around your room, making even the smallest spaces feel larger and brighter. But more importantly, they become conversation starters with their detailed frames and intricate metalwork. Try placing one above a console in your entryway, over your fireplace mantle, or even in a narrow hallway. The key is choosing spots where they can catch both natural and artificial light throughout the day. Segment 2. Crystal hardware. Now, here's a detail that most people overlook but makes such a difference. Swapping out your regular door handles for crystal knobs. This is probably one of the easiest upgrades you can make, but the impact is incredible. These sparkling beauties catch the light every time someone walks by. And there's something so satisfying about the weight and feel of quality crystal in your hand. Use them on bedroom doors, kitchen cabinets, dresser drawers, anywhere you want to add that touch of old-world charm. The best part, no contractor needed. This is a perfect weekend DIY project that gives you maximum elegance for minimal effort. Segment 3. Luxurious textures. Let's talk about my favorite way to add instant luxury, velvet accents. There's something about this fabric that just screams sophistication, whether you choose deep jewel tones or soft, muted colors. I love starting with throw pillows or a velvet throw blanket on your sofa. The texture adds visual weight and richness without overwhelming your existing color scheme. Velvet works beautifully with neutrals, and you can easily swap out pieces seasonally to keep your space feeling fresh. The way velvet absorbs light creates this beautiful depth that photographs can't quite capture. You really have to see it in person to appreciate how it transforms a room's atmosphere. Segment 4. Golden frames. Here's where you can really let your personality shine, creating a gallery wall with golden frames. Whether you're displaying family photos, vintage prints, or your own artwork, gold-toned frames instantly elevate everything they surround. Mix different sizes and styles for visual interest, but keep the finish consistent for a cohesive look. I particularly love how gold frames complement vintage wallpapers and rich wood furniture. They just seem to belong together naturally. Even one beautifully framed piece can anchor an entire wall, so don't feel like you need to fill every inch of space. Sometimes less truly is more. Segment 5. Vintage glassware. Moving into entertaining spaces, let's discuss the magic of vintage glassware. A crystal decanter set or collection of cut glass pieces can transform your bar cart or dining room sideboard into something that looks like it belongs in a luxury hotel. What I find fascinating is how these pieces were designed to be both beautiful and functional. Even when you're not entertaining, they catch and reflect light around the room, adding sparkle and movement to your decor. Start with one or two key pieces, rather than trying to collect everything at once. A beautiful decanter or set of vintage wine glasses can be the beginning of a collection that grows over time. Segment 6. Warm metal accents. Brass candlesticks are having such a moment right now, and for good reason. They bring this warm, golden glow that makes any space feel more intimate and inviting. Group them in odd numbers on your dining table, mantelpiece, or even bathroom counter. The patina that develops over time just adds to their character. Those imperfections tell a story and make each piece unique. I love how brass works with both traditional and modern decor. It's one of those finishes that feels timeless rather than trendy. Segment 7. Foundation pieces. Now, let's talk about something that can completely change your room's personality: a vintage area rug. These pieces are like artwork for your floor, bringing in color, pattern, and history all at once. Look for rugs with slightly faded colors and intricate patterns. Persian and Oriental designs work beautifully, but don't overlook Moroccan or Turkish styles either. The key is finding something that feels authentic and has some wear. Perfect condition can actually look too new for the vintage aesthetic we're going for. A good vintage rug will tie together all your other elements and make your space feel grounded and complete. Segment 8. Delicate details. For those finishing touches, I absolutely adore porcelain trinket dishes. These small pieces might seem insignificant, but they add such refinement to vanities, nightstands, and coffee tables. Use them to corral jewelry, hold your keys, or display small treasures. The hand-painted details and gold rim treatments on vintage porcelain are like tiny works of art that bring beauty to your daily routines. These pieces prove that luxury isn't about having the most expensive things. It's about appreciating craftsmanship and surrounding yourself with objects that make you smile. Segment 9. Functional art. Vintage clocks deserve their own mention because they're such perfect examples of functional beauty. Whether you choose an ornate mantle clock, a classic wall pendulum, or something with Art Deco flair, these pieces add rhythm and character to your space. There's something so comforting about the gentle ticking of a mechanical clock. It creates this peaceful atmosphere that you just can't get from digital displays. Place them where they can be both seen and heard on a mantelpiece, in your entryway, or as a focal point in your home office. Segment 10. Soft finishing touches. Finally, let's end with one of my most beloved details: lace table runners. These delicate pieces bring such romantic elegance to dining spaces, and they're incredibly versatile. Layer them over solid tablecloths, use them on sideboards, or drape them across coffee tables or dressers. The intricate patterns create visual interest without competing with your other decor elements. Lace works beautifully with fresh flowers, candles, or seasonal decorations. It's one of those details that makes everyday dining feel a little more special. And there you have it, 10 beautiful ways to bring vintage luxury into your home through thoughtful details. Remember, you don't need to incorporate every single element at once. Start with 1 or 2 pieces that speak to you, and build your collection gradually. What I want you to take away from today's video is that creating a beautiful home is really about layering meaningful details that reflect your personality and make you feel happy when you walk through your door. If today's video sparked some inspiration for you, I would be so grateful if you'd give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might enjoy it too. Every like, share, and subscription helps me continue creating these detailed, thoughtful videos about making our homes and lives more beautiful. And please don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you never miss our latest content. I have so many exciting videos planned for the coming weeks, including deep dives into specific vintage decorating styles, seasonal decorating with vintage elements, and how to mix vintage pieces with modern furniture for that perfect balanced look. Until we meet again in the next videos, I want you to go forth and create beauty in your everyday life. Notice the light streaming through your windows. Appreciate the texture of your favorite throw blanket. Take a moment to arrange your books in a way that makes you smile. Remember that you have the power to transform your space and your daily experience simply by paying attention to the details that surround you. Your home is your sanctuary, your retreat from the world, your canvas for self-expression. Make it beautiful, make it yours, and most importantly, make it a place where your soul feels at home. I'll see you, and until then, keep creating magic in the details, beautiful friends. Until then, keep making your space beautiful, one detail at a time.